Connecting our communities with stories that matter. This is WRTV.
Thank you for joining us here at 11. I'm Nadja Woods. After the weeks-long search efforts, Fishers police believe missing 17-year-old Haley Busby is deceased. In a press conference this evening, police said they found evidence pointing to the teen's death, though they have not found her body. They say a suspect, a 39-year-old man from Ohio, is in custody in connection with the case. He has not been charged with murder, but is being held at the Franklin County Jail on 2 other felonies, including tampering with evidence.
We made contact with him in Ohio, and he admitted to picking Haley up at her home. He told us that he dropped her off on the side of the road in western Ohio. However, through continued investigations, his initial story was determined to be untrue.
Fishers police worked with Columbus officers and found evidence showing Haley was at the man's home in Columbus and a short-term rental property in Hocking County. Police say evidence they found during the investigation leads them to believe Haley will not be coming home.
Haley and her story have been shared nationwide. Between the tips that you have shared with us and the support that you have shown the community, or they've shown the family, we could not have asked for more from our community and beyond.
Haley was a junior at Hamilton Southeastern High School. Fishers police say they are working with the school district to provide resources to students who are impacted by the tragic news.
She was a bright light in the family. She was a wonderful big sister. She had a tremendous amount of promise and hope. She was excited about moving on to university, and she was an incredible human being.
Fishers police say they believe Haley and the suspect met while playing video games online. The investigation continues in Ohio as they switch to recovery efforts. An initial hearing for the suspect is scheduled for tomorrow morning. Haley's father spoke out on social media expressing his family's grief. He's asking the public to sign the Haley's Law petition that calls for creating of a pink alert for when a minor goes missing under suspicious circumstances. Bo Busby says Haley's disappearance did not meet existing criteria for an amber or silver alert, but he says she didn't simply run away, she was lured away. The petition also calls for mandated predator awareness education in Indiana focused on online grooming.
Quite a spread in temperatures tonight across central Indiana, the eastern portion of the state. We've already got numbers in the single digits. In Hagerstown, it's 11 in Fishers, but as we work our way back to the west, things are looking a little bit better here. We've got temperatures right around 20 degrees. A couple reasons for that. One, our wind has come out of a southerly direction, and also you can see we've had an increase in clouds basically from Indy to the west. These will continue spreading eastward across the state, and there's still a little bit of snow here into portions of Illinois. Now, it doesn't show up real well here on TrueCast, but you can see as we go through tomorrow morning, some scattered snow showers, light areas of snow that will be moving through here, and it could fluff up to less than an inch of accumulation. Most areas probably a ½ inch or less. For kids out at the bus stop in the morning with some of those snow showers, we'll have temperatures that hold pretty steady. We're right around 20 degrees to start off your Monday.
2 people are dead and 2 others are injured after a quadruple shooting on the city's southeast side. IMPD says just before 6 a.m. this morning, they responded to a shooting at Barrington Avenue near Stone Key apartment complex in southeast Indy. Police say they found a man inside a car and a man on the street, both with gunshot wounds. They were pronounced dead at the scene. Police say a short time later, a man and a woman walked into a local hospital with gunshot wounds as well. At this time, police believe they were shot in the same incident near Stone Key apartments. The investigation is still ongoing. On Monday, history is being made at IMPD. Deputy Chief of Operations Tanya Terry will be sworn in as the department's first permanent female police chief. The City County Council is expected to approve Mayor Hogshead's appointment of incoming Chief Terry during their full council meeting Monday night. Terry is a 27-year veteran. She has worked in the patrol, homicide, and leadership roles, most recently serving as Deputy Chief of Operations for the last 2 years. In that role, she oversaw every police district in the city and helped drive a 44% drop in homicides and non-fatal shootings. Terry grew up in Indianapolis, graduating from Warren Central High School before joining IMPD in 1999.
Young girls in our community can see me serve in this capacity and know that somebody that looks like them can contribute to their community in such an impactful way. It's an incredible, mind-blowing opportunity.
To close out his leadership, Chief Bailey swore in 23 probationary officers on Friday to protect and serve the Indianapolis area. They are members of the 33rd IMPD recruit class, Bailey's last class. After the ceremony, Chief Bailey passed his badge to incoming Chief Terry, setting up the future of the department.
This department is on solid footing with Chief Terry at the helm. We've got a lot of things in place. We've worked together for a long time to set this department up in a great position for continuing to lead law enforcement, not only here in the state of Indiana, but across the country. And I have every bit of confidence in Chief Terry and the team she's going to assemble.
Incoming Chief Terry tells us her top priorities will include continuing violence reduction efforts, strengthening partnerships outside of the department, expanding officer wellness programs, and improving recruitment and retention, especially bringing more women into the ranks. Tomorrow night, Martindale-Brightwood residents will get the chance to speak with MetroBlocks, the Los Angeles company looking to build a data center in their community. The $500 million proposed data center would occupy a long vacant lot off 25th and Sherman Drive. Residents have raised concerns over transparency and the environmental impacts. Monday night, neighbors can address these concerns with MetroBlocks at the Frederick Douglass Park Family Center from 6 to 7 p.m. In addition, a MetroBlocks hearing at the City-County building is scheduled for February 12th after it was pushed back last month. More closures are coming to Fountain Square along Shelby Street. Beginning Monday, Shelby Street will close between Morris Street and Prospect Street, fully closing the Morris and Shelby intersection. Detours will be posted. The closures are due to a relocation of utility infrastructure required by the ongoing stormwater infrastructure upgrades by NDDPW. Once the construction at Morris intersection is complete, crews are expected to work on the three-way intersection of Shelby Street, Prospect Street, and Virginia Avenue. Construction for these two projects is expected to wrap up in March. February marks Black History Month, and tonight we're highlighting a local Black-owned barbershop bringing a different kind of buzz to Indy's old South Side neighborhood. The shop is blending cuts and culture through art. At Cut Gallery, a haircut is more than just a fresh fade or a crisp lineup. It's a place where community connects to culture through art.
The aha moment for people, you know, because they're like, so there's an art gallery inside of a barbershop.
Everybody that comes to my chair has a story. Art canvas has stories to it.
Devin Richardson is a longtime barber who helped shape the concept.
I've been a barber now almost 19 years. The concept was just to have something innovative, something different, allowing you to express yourself, be artistic, be open-minded, be transparent.
Here, the walls of the shop aren't just decor. They're lined with art from local Hoosiers of all backgrounds and brushstrokes, including a 10-year-old immigrant whose family fled from Afghanistan.
We're allowing artists to connect with us and be able to have a wall to put their art on, put their story on.
For Richardson, it's about inspiring others, especially the young clients that sit in his chair.
It allows them to see how if you make room in your life, it'll allow you to grow.
The goal is to bring a different kind of buzz to a barbershop, a place long seen as a staple in Black communities.
Definitely influential, something nice to look at when you come in.
Now we have a space for us to be able to really come together, and this gives us the opportunity to really be more intuitive and attentive.
Cut Gallery partnered with Patchwork Indy, a local immigrant welcome center, to host its first exhibit. They plan to host another this month as well. All artwork in the shop is for sale. An image of a 5-year-old detained by immigration officers spread across social media. After the break, hear from the child's father as they make their way back home to Minnesota.
Clark.